We go to New York at least once or twice a year. This is just one of the greatest memories that I'll have. All eyes were on me. I felt like I had my little main character moment. My name is Kelly and I got married in Times Square.
My name is Ben and I got married in Times Square.
So I met Ben freshman year in high school. We were in freshman choir together. We started dating our sophomore year of high school. We were together for about a couple months. Well, I did go to school to college.
Yeah, I think it was just like a mutual breakup. I think somehow just being on social media together and stuff, we just started talking again.
And then next thing you know, in December, I actually moved into his apartment.
And we actually started dating on the same day, September 14th, that we started dating in high school.
And then we've been together for 6 years.
So, I had the ring for a while. I was saving up for the longest time, but I know how much Kelly's family really means to her, and so I wanted to try to find a way to get at least her parents involved. Her family's a big sports family, and I was looking at the different packages that the Philly sports teams offer. So the next best bet was the Phillies. They had a really cool package. They'll put you up on the Jumbotron, and you get champagne, and it came with 4 seats. So I was like, great, me, Kelly, her mom, and her dad.
It was very hot that day. We had been sitting in our seats for 3 innings, and I was like, can we go somewhere? He was like, no, we'll wait. He was like, we gotta wait. And I was like, if we go now, we'll be back before they start batting again. He was like, no, just wait. And then the cameraman came and sat a couple rows ahead of us. And my dad goes, I hope they don't put us on the screen.
We had just canceled our big wedding plans. We had a venue and things, and it was just getting really expensive and kind of out of control. So we just kind of put the push on all of it and figured, we'll do something small with family, or we'll just have a courthouse wedding. Macronic scroller of the Instagram, I believe it was Times Square, posted that they do 2 proposals and 2 weddings, and it's sponsored by David's Bridal and I think Sezzle. And I was like, oh, okay, and it was just write a little thing about your relationship. And I was like, cool, we love going to New York. I think a couple months into us dating, we had went for the first time just as 2 people, not a part of a school trip, being able to wander around. So I had all these pictures of us, and I kind of just wrote it out and submitted it. Didn't say anything to her because I thought I never win anything. I was no anticipation of winning whatsoever. With canceling the wedding, for me, it felt like the best financial choice for us in our future. But there was a big part of me that really grieved this thing for Kelly. So again, it was for her to have this experience, get a dress and not have to worry about how much it cost, and the planning of it, and just saying you get to show up and everybody does everything for you, and you get to get married, and for me in this place that I love and Kelly loves. So I kind of waited for her to get home to be like, surprise, it's set up, we're in it.
I didn't think it was real. I was like, are you serious? We're actually gonna go to New York, and he tends to put me in a lot of situations where I'm front and center, and I guess shy person. I just knew it was gonna be the perfect, unique situation for the 2 of us. David's Bridal was so accommodating. I came to David's in Feasterville, Trevose in Pennsylvania. I was able to bring my mom. The staff were so kind and welcoming. I had 6 or 7 dresses at first. The one that I picked was actually the first dress that I tried on. And they put the veil on you, they put the crown, and the perfect princess moment. We found out maybe a couple weeks before. I remember I picked out the dress on a Monday, and I was like, I need the dress by Friday. They worked overnight to basically work on my dress, which was insane.
Times Square let me know that aside from Kelly getting to work with David's, that a company called Generation Tux was going to sponsor and provide me with a tux. They sent it to me, it all fit first try, which was super cool.
I actually woke up a little bit late. I was supposed to get up and do my hair and makeup and everything. I'm rushing, trying to get everybody out the door. I text him and I'm like, "Are you on your way yet?" And he said, "No, I'm getting in the shower." I took the train from Trenton Transit Center to Penn Station. And then me, my mom, my grandmother, and Desiree, we all took an Uber over to the office for Times Square. And that's where we got ready. We got ready in the bathroom. But it was still nice. It was nice because it was very cold and I didn't want to wear the dress on the train. So it was very actually convenient. I really liked walking from like the Times Square headquarters over to the wedding ceremony area. I felt like I was walking into like a little fairy tale. All the people, all the cameras, the whole setup was just gorgeous. It was just a very surreal experience.
Got over there, very overwhelming. I kept telling people, I was like, without trying to sound too like pretentious, like I cannot imagine being famous, because with this small amount of attention, it was like extremely overwhelming, but very cool. David's Bridal had this really cool setup with, kind of looked like a picture booth and with flowers and everything like that.
Met Kelly Cook. She was very sweet, very bubbly, very fun to be around. Thanks to her, a lot of this was possible.
I would say our first look was a little untraditional, just her kind of ducking into this big white tent. By the time I made my way out of the tent and down the aisle, it was a lot more people than there were. A lot of cameras, a lot of people set up. It was very nice. Again, Times Square and David's Bridal were really great about keeping family and friends front and center and putting some of the videographers and press kind of in their place, which we really respected. Kelly Cook did just a really great job. You know, you could tell how much she loves love, and you know, for people that she just met, you could kind of feel her happiness for us kind of radiating, and it was just really, really powerful.
We have come together today to unite Kelly and Ben in marriage. Here in the heart of Times Square, the crossroads of the world, surrounded by bright lights, constant motion, endless possibility, they choose to pause to be fully present, to build the foundation of their marriage upon love, guided by God and the support of their family and friends. Kelly and Ben, do you promise to work together to provide for your family and respect the abundance you create?
I do.
Care for one another's health and well-being?
I do.
I do.
Be concerned for your partner's happiness, friendship, and welfare throughout your lives?
I do.
I do.
Share meals, celebrations, life special occasions together?
I do.
Grow and adapt and support one another at every given time and place?
I do.
Create a loving home where children and fur children are cherished, protected, and always encouraged to become who they are meant to be?
I do.
I now pronounce you married. Your happily ever after starts now, and you may kiss the bride.
We were told by David's, hey, like, you know, what are you gonna do after? Just out of curiosity, you know. We said, hey, you know, we're thinking about going to Applebee's. It's our favorite place to eat. There's one right in Times Square. Nobody has to do a lot of walking. We got there. They had this awesome setup. Kelly and I were kind of some of the last people to get there. Had a whole room set aside for us.
I was blown away when we got there. They really outdid themselves. They had the menus, like with our names on it. They had the flowers.
They were like, you know, we've never had somebody come here for a wedding. So I think they were all, it was a first for them too, which was really neat. So they really went out of their way to make it special for us. And we really appreciate David's setting that up, because we would have just probably showed up day of on Valentine's Day saying we have 7 people. Yeah, they comped our whole bill.
Gave us the date night pass.
You can use it 12 times throughout the year, $50 off each time.
And then we went in Central Park. I liked walking around in my dress. I kind of liked being able to like twirl, but it felt so cool to be like on top of the world.
Kelly makes me feel just really seen, you know. I definitely grew up with not a lot of family and friends in the picture. So again, having this woman that no matter how annoying and frustrating and irritating I may be at times, she still loves me and cares about me and doesn't really care about the flaws that I might have.
I don't tend to have a lot of friends. He loves me and he cares for me. I don't need anybody else.
May their lives be filled with happiness and laughter. May they live in harmony and understanding. May Kelly and Ben always be each other's best friends.